It had me go, oh snap. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's me, Rosalie. Welcome to the ultimate world music and reaction channel, all about psychology, sociology, philosophy, finding education, entertainment, encouragement. You're in the right spot. And I'm happy that you're here. If you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe. And to all of those who've been here, welcome back to my Ride or Dies. Let's dive in. Ren has put out a brand new song, and we've been working towards this. It's been awesome to be part of the Renathon, releasing Ren reactions earlier today, and now releasing his brand new song, Murderer, and I get to check it out together with you. When I hear the title, my mind immediately goes to murderer, dun, 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 murderer, or songs like "Someone Please Call 911." Tell him I have been shot down with a bullet in my soul. You know, like just these songs that are, to me, timeless. Those classic, old school, murderer, different things, right? Obviously we know what that word means. Homicide. Someone is killed. Someone's life is taken. Ren said something interesting in a post not too long ago where he said that it was weird that a song titled Suicide, was being limited or blocked or restricted unless he changed the spelling of the word. But with a song like Murderer, no problem. And that too, in a way, says something about what goes, what doesn't, what's canceled, where words are being controlled. And sometimes it can be quite concerning because we need to talk about those things. And those are not topics that we should have to tiptoe around, issues that are real. And I love that about Ren. I know you do too, many of you Ren fans. And so I'm curious to see what he does here with Murderer. But we know he's a wordsmith. We know he is just brilliant at what he does. As always, make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet to Ren. He has made it to 1 million. Whoop, whoop. Congratulations, man. And now it's time to get him to 2 mil and beyond. And make sure to subscribe here too. My next goal is 100K. I got more goals after that, but it's exciting to see this platform grow. So happy that you're here and be part of this community. Welcome. Let's dive in.
If you catch me alone, you better stay on my zone because I'm ready to kill.
Okay, I'm going to start over. Sorry, I hate to do that the first few seconds in. Don't worry, y'all know my style. I prefer listening as much as possible and then talking about it later, so don't go. He mentioned something when he was talking about this coming soon, that he said there's even a touch of reggae and just fresh. And I have to say from the get-go, yes, yes, yes. As I've been exploring his music, some stuff from 4 years ago, 7 years ago, the recent work, you can see how diverse it is. I've said this on my reaction to Dominoes, to Crutch, right? There's these different elements. You got some that are heavier on the guitars, like the Jenny and Screech trilogy. You have those songs that have the elements of the piano, right? It creates more of a ballad vibe or more dramatic. Here, from the get-go, we're coming in with that beat. We're coming in with rhythmic elements. Dong, 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 right? It's setting more of a, to me, upbeat vibe. Now, I know I've said that in other songs, and then it turned out to be way more dramatic and sad. But to me, at least right now, it already comes in with something that sounds like it's going to be a really catchy tune. I'm hearing a little bit of that undertones of reggaeton. I could see the elements of reggae increasing as the song proceeds. But personally, because I have a big love for Latin American music and Latino music, being half Cuban myself, the second that I hear some of those rhythmic elements, right, and seeing where this may go, I get excited. And seeing the boxing gloves and him saying things like, "I'm ready to kill," makes me think, okay, maybe this is not so much topic-wise, conceptually, about things we would associate with the idea of murder. Maybe this here more is another one of those flex tunes like he did with Illest of Our Time. There we go. Where there was more of that flex. Maybe that's what he means here with Murderer. I'm coming in, I'm going to murder the beat. I don't know. We'll see. Let me start over. I'm liking already where this is going. You hear that? Dun, dun, dun.
If you catch me alone, you better stay on my zone because I'm ready to kill.
Okay.
I'll sit on my throne made of bodies and bones because I'm mentally ill. I'm feeling alive, I got the will to survive, so never test my skill.
Hey.
For goodness sake, man, I'm ready to break, man. Murderer, homie, it's the way that I get down. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Murderer, if you see me on the corner of my town, get back, back, back. Murderer, swing for your jaw in the first round. Tat-tat-tat. Murderer, homie, it's the way that I get down, yeah. I was born shameless, fighting out in Brighton with the neighbours. Brother, ask your mother what my name is. I was born hot stepper greatest. Shocking like a finger in the anus. I was born wasted, stoned on my brain, brother faded. Writing catchy syllables contagious. I was born courageous, naked and fucking outrageous. With a microphone I rock stages. I jump on the rhythm of rhyming cyclone, and I pull Excalibur right out the stone. King Punk, the precision it hits like Stallone. Rocky, keep it cocky, I'll be Al Capone. I walk alone, sit on the author's throne, and if you want it, I'll deny it like a mortgage loan. Your daughter's home, we'll be staying home alone. Condone the bone and eat it like a Toblerone.
Okay. Al Capone, your daughter's home, will be home alone. You know what I'm saying? The Toblerone, like Toblerone, you know, the chocolate. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'll keep going. I'll go back a little bit. Definitely flexing. Though he has the right to do so, may I say, right? Something that we do find a lot, say it be in hip hop and rap. In certain music genres, it's more common lyrically to be like, I'm the illest, I'm the greatest, you know, what's up? Come at me, bro. Yo. I'm not a rapper. I'm a singer-songwriter. So if you're like, oh my gosh, what is she doing? That's why. But it's okay because I'm trying when you come in my zone. I'll stop. Let's leave the rhyming and the rapping to Ren, right? But you can see those elements of flexing and of being provocative, like the finger in the anus, right? It's similar to what he did in, I think it may have been Illest of Our Time, where he said a couple of provocative things that had me go, oh snap. But he's doing it to make a point, right? It's not just to be like, oh, I'm gonna say something shocking because I'm a hashtag rebel, right? I mean, it's to make the point, to drive the point home. And he'll say it and he'll throw it in there like nuggets in his little, in his, not even little, in his major flow, just going, or things like your daughter's home will be home alone, right? I mean, you know, if you want to make someone mad, you know, talk about their mama or their daughter or something like that. And then the wordplay, Toblerone, Al Capone, okay? So references to movies, references to things that he likes, that he knows, but still just flowing beyond your typical rhyme. Fits conceptually, but it's literary art. And that's what continuously so impresses me. Because that takes skill, right? Okay, to be able to bring in the metaphors, the analogies, the similes, or such a witty wordplay, and you just gotta stay on top of it. You gotta be sharp with him, man. Yeah, references where I can see the red thread again to other songs he's put out.
The way that I get down, yeah. I was born shameless, fighting out in Brighton with the neighbours. Brother, ask your mother what my name is. I was born famous, trendsetter, hot stepper, greatest. Shocking like a finger in the anus. I was born wasted, stoned on my brain, brother faded. Writing catchy syllables contagious. I was born courageous, naked and fucking outrageous. With a microphone I rock stages. I jump on the rhythm of rhyming cyclone, and I pull Excalibur right out the stone. King Punk, the precision it hits like Stallone. Rocky, keep it cocky, I'll be Al Capone. I walk alone, sit on the author's throne, and if you want it, I'll deny it like a mortgage loan. Your daughter's home, we'll be staying home alone. Condone the bone.
Yo, I sorry. Your daughter's home, the mortgage, the loan, right? Okay, what you know what I'm saying? Like it's not just regular rhymes. When we're talking about mortgages and houses, but then talking about your daughter's home, okay? Like just
daughter's home, we'll be staying home alone. Condone the bone and eat it like a Toblerone, bitch. If you catch me alone, you better stay on my zone because I'm ready to kill. I'll sit on my throne, made of bodies and bones because I'm mentally ill. I'm feeling alive, I got the will to survive, so never test my skill. For goodness sake, man, I'm ready to break, man. Murderer, homie, it's the way that I get down. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Murderer, if you see me on the corner of my town, get back. Murderer, swing for your jaw in the first round. Tat-tat-tat. Murderer, homie, it's the way that I get down. Yeah. The bigger they come, the bigger they fall. The trigger the gun, I'm clipping them all like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I line them up against the wall. I don't mean metaphorically, lyrical bullets. I mean actually fucking kill them, squeeze the trigger and pull it. Blood splat, how's it going, lad? Brands are flowing, mad trust that I'm a pro with that. Caesar sewing bad boy, I'm an addict, volcanic, a man is twisted and manic. The rhymes are gifted, god damn it, I push the button, we panic. Breathe, I seize the land, sky and the seas, it's easy, see me freestyle freely. What man, yes I came to rock man, drop it like it's hot fam, wearing clothes from Oxfam. God damn, I am a blood sucking titan, from the streets of Brighton, hit you with my right hand, sucker. If you catch me alone, you better stay on my zone because I'm ready to kill. I'll sit on my throne, made of bodies and bones because I'm mentally ill. I'm feeling alive, I got the will to survive, so never test my skill. For goodness sake, man, I'm ready to break.
Okay. I'm gonna stop right when something's about to happen. I know. Yo. he is gifted. He is skilled. He is talented. I don't even want to just call it talent, skill. And he keeps getting better. I think part of that is just, God given gift, right? You got that natural just skill. But I think a big part of that can be accredited to him continually refining his work. You see the growth, okay? Like his songs, even just going back a little bit lately, you see his songs have always been of substance, meaningful, unique, at times not so much provocative per se, but challenging, radical. And he does that even in his lyrics, as we just, hear here and there. But his rap ability, and I know, like, shout out to people like Knox Hill, he's amazing at breaking it down when it comes to the different elements, the cadences, the bars. So that's not my field of expertise. Y'all come here and you'll find more of the lyrical breakdown and psychology, philosophy behind what the lyrics could mean in the music video. We'll talk on some of the vocal performance, the composition, how it makes us feel, yada yada. But what impresses me as I'm learning a little bit about raps is, as I often mention, the literary art from a language perspective, but the way that his flow, how he can switch it up. Okay, we know of the greats like Eminem. We know and love rappers like NF. I have recently discovered Hops, and I'm excited to check out more because that guy is skilled, right? We know people like Dax, and my window of knowledge is small compared to those who regularly listen to rap and who love it and who know. It takes a lot of skill to be able to flow, to have that rhythmic vibe, to keep things melodic. That's what I love, when your cadences just flow and you can switch it up rhythmically. There's melody. I mean, from going from fast to slow, to put it in simple terms, breaking up stanzas and phrases mid-sentence. And he is just continually showcasing how skilled he is. Snippets in the music video, like the pig mask, okay? That red thread that we've seen in various of his recent releases on this album. But then he gets in that car and takes off with his cadences, dropping one bar after the other. There is no line. That's what's so crazy, where it's like, he's just a filler. Okay, we're just going to sing any, meeny, miny, mo in between. And then there's a couple of mic drop moments. It's every single line, every single bar. It's nuts, dude. Let me keep going.
Man, murder road, homie, it's the way that I get down. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Murder road, if you see me on the corner of my town, get back, back, back. Murder road, swing for your draw in the first round. The tap-tap-tap. Murder road, homie, it's the way that I get down. Whoa, homie, it's the
Oh yeah, that guitar, that dong 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 dong, gives it almost a little bit, like that Latino vibe to me a little bit. Brings in a lot of flavor, if you will, a lot of color. The rat-tat-tat-tat definitely has that reggae vibe. I love doing that type of stuff. So him doing that and bringing that in, like, it just, to me, also is a little bit of that nod to, like I said earlier in the beginning, those old school songs. Murderer, murderer, like just different songs over the course of history that have had those elements. It's super catchy. How that's gonna get stuck in your head. That's awesome. Okay, wow, that was fun. I'm trying to figure out. I don't know, but I'm trying to figure out what the license plate might mean in the car that he drove off in, because I feel like that's a nod to something, and I don't know. I do not know. J20 hacks. I have no idea what that is. What could that mean? I'm just gonna type it in. I typed in J20 hacks, and I'm finding things like how China stole U.S. technology. What? For its J20 stealth fighter. So J20 is a stealth fighter. So the word hacks means active cheating or something that's unexpectedly great, often something that can only be accessed if you know where to look for it. Well, I knew where to look for it. Hashtag Google. But that's dope. That's another one of those flexes. And the J20, is he referring to the fighter jet? And then driving a BMW. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to look gangster, okay? Talking about Al Capone coming in here with the rag and the chloroform. Is that it? Okay, whatever. And I don't know who he just kidnapped and put in his trunk, but in the lyrics, even speaking of, he's not figuratively speaking of killing somebody. Let's look at the lyrics real quick. What can we pull out? Don't go. Make sure to subscribe. I'm feeling alive. I got the will to survive, so never test my skill, right? Really, really showing up strong, letting people know I'm not here to play. He's been through it, right? He's grateful. And even in his posts on the community, on his page, you can see he didn't think he would ever make it this far. Not to mention in life that he would still be here physically alive. But also when it comes to career, he's worked so hard. He's an independent artist. And I'm sure he gets a ton of hate. I mean, I get some of that overload of opinions and commentary on a small scale, right? He experiences that on a much larger scale, comments, hates, judgment. Where there's a lot of love, there's also a lot of hate, right? And so he knows there's plenty of people that might want to test him, that might want to belittle what he does. And who knows, seeing just even High Ren and how he is not afraid to shy away from talking about that internal struggle that we have between dark and light and those voices in our head and the lies and the truth. I can totally see that being the case even when it comes to his career, right? Where not only is he bombarded with people's opinions, their love and hate in the comments, but also maybe criticism from friends and family, right? Everyone's got an opinion. Your mama's got two, right? Where he may even do that within himself, right? That battle that we face where sometimes we feel like we're inadequate or we're not as good as we want to be or think we are, where we struggle with imposter syndrome, where we don't feel worthy of the attention we get as a praise, or you don't know what to do with it. The bigger you get, especially if you're trying to stay humble, sometimes you don't know what to do with that, right? You might feel like a fraud, again, that imposter syndrome, or where you have that internal battle with, am I supposed to even do it? And to fight that, in order to not give up and not give in to those lies that tell us, who do you think you are? Sit down, be quiet. Sometimes you have to come in strong and you have to put on those boxing gloves and say, no, come at me, bro. I'm a murderer. I'm going to kill this beat. I'm going to kill this track. I'm going to kill these bars. I've been good from the get-go. I was born great, right? You got to hype yourself up. Like people who want to achieve greatness, sometimes they'll intentionally listen to some of those motivational videos and these speeches by Muhammad Ali and these different people where it pumps you up, right? Where you're listening to stuff, Eye of the Tiger and things like that, just going, I'm it, right? You've got to hype yourself up to counter those feelings of inadequacy, to counter those insecurities. And sure, there's people that genuinely think they're always awesome, right? We're not going to talk about that. I've talked before about the difference between confidence and arrogance. But here, really, to me, it's understandable that sometimes you really have to say, come at me. I have a will to survive. Rock and keep it cocky. I'll be Al Capone. Okay. So yeah, showing people I'm flexing, I'm going to be that gangster. I'm going to be a great. My name's going to go down in history. I walk alone, sit on the author's throne. That wordplay, man. And then just that catchy chorus. Right? Almost like a gun going off and then talking about lining people up against the wall. I don't mean that metaphorically, but literally. So basically saying I'm not speaking in figurative speech here. I'm going to take him out. Now, right, we could all wonder, what exactly, who? Is he talking about the bars and the beats? Is he going to take that out, or his enemies, or who, right? Who does this person represent here that he's putting in his trunk? And sometimes a lot of it is art. I mean, I did that even with Animal Flow, where I interpreted things a certain way and it wasn't necessarily meant that way. I took it way deeper than it needed to be. But that's what, even with my interview with Ren, he expressed that it's unique or cool to see everyone having a different take and finding little things. Because that's what music is, art. And we'll see different nuggets and take things a certain way. Freestyle freely. I mean, he was on a roll up in here. Wow. A really, really catchy tune. I'm sure there's tons of little references and bars that I missed, but we're not going to go into too much detail. What did y'all think? What stood out to you? What were some of those bars that you picked up on that you thought, wow, this is epic? And what did they mean to you? And in general, what did you think about this compared to some of your favorite work of his, or some of the songs that have impacted you the most? Where would you rate this? Is this one of those top for you? Is this one of those, I like it, but here's why I like some others better? Why is this one your favorite? Talk to me. What I'm impressed by is the diversity he keeps bringing in his work. The songs I've listened to so far make me wonder what else is coming on the album. And yeah, how does he keep doing it, right? Having these different touches of genres. And I appreciate that when there's diversity, when you have a little bit of reggae here and heavy on the beat, you have those that are more dramatic, more of a ballad, more of a theatrical reflection. I mean, it's just awesome. All right, man. Shout out to you, Ren. Keep growing. Keep subscribing to him. Let's get him to 2 mil next. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. My goal is 100K right now, and then lots more to come. But taking it a day at a time. I hope you know you're loved and you matter. Keep choosing life. Keep dancing in the light. Check out my merch if you want one of those Dance in the Light t-shirts or hoodies. And I hope it encourages you to stand up in the face of adversity, to listen to the voice of truth, and to choose hope in the end. I'll see you on the next ride. Ayo!